Little Big Town Pontoon.
Syracuse's new hit country, 92.1 The Wolf. Brian in for Skip Clark today. Wednesday afternoon ride home. Syracuse Chiefs currently in the 7th inning stretch against the Buffalo Bisons. 1-0 they have the lead over Buffalo. Keeping you updated on that throughout the afternoon. Dirks Bentley tickets on the way later on as well. Tim McGraw first.
Diamond rings and no bar stool.
Lady Antebellum, downtown.
Syracuse's new hit country, 92.1 The Wolf. Brian in for Skip Clark this afternoon. Thanks so much for having us on. You probably want those Dirks Bentley tickets, don't you? Well, Skip Clark left me those 4 pairs of tickets once every hour this afternoon. I'll be giving them away. And we're going to do it a little bit differently today. Instead of singing the next lyric of the song, we're going to do some Dirks Bentley trivia. So get your smartphones ready. Get them on Google. We're going to do some Dirks Bentley trivia through the afternoon. And whoever gets the trivia question right wins the tickets. We're going to do that coming up around 3:28, your first chance. All right, stick around for that. Cole Swindell, Low Cash, coming up next right here on The Wolf.
You should be here.
Syracuse's new hit country, 92.1 The Wolf. All right, your first chance at Dirks Bentley tickets for the afternoon. We're going to call this Dirks University, Dirks U, if you will. I'm Professor Brian, and here's your first trivia question for the afternoon. What is Dirks Bentley's birthday? I want the month, the day, and the year he was born. You can look it up on Google. It's open book. So what was Dirks Bentley's birthday? When was he born? And call me up, 472-0228, and the winner gets the tickets, all right? Here's Kenny Chesney, Don't Blink, 92.1 The Wolf.
I turned on the evening news.
92.1 The Wolf, who's this?
Hi, this is Tina.
Tina?
Yeah.
Hi, Tina. What do you think Dirks Bentley's birthday is?
November 20th, 1975.
That is correct. You just won yourself a pair of Dirks Bentley tickets.
Woohoo! Thank you.
Where are you calling from, Tina?
Liverpool.
Well, the Wolf loves Liverpool, and congratulations again, Tina. Here's Florida Georgia Line. Get your shine on.
Strawberry shimmer on high.
Syracuse's new hit country, 92.1 The Wolf. I'm Brian. Syracuse Chiefs in the bottom of the 9th, tied with the Buffalo Bisons, 2-2. Going to be a close finish, maybe some extra innings out at the NBT Bank Stadium. Brand new Jason Aldean, lights come on. Wolf.
You're a cracker dome, Monday morning coffee strong.
Somewhere on a beach, Dirks Bentley.
Syracuse's new hit country, 92.1 The Wolf. Ride home. Brian in for Skip Clark this afternoon. And I have those Dirks Bentley tickets coming up. Another pair of those coming up later this hour. Hang on for that. Buffalo Bison, Syracuse Chiefs, all locked up at 2. 10th inning right now. We'll see what happens. Brad Eldridge, Don't You, on The Wolf.
Girl, you cut those jeans just right.
.1 The Wolf, Luke Bryan, and Dirks University. You got to attend Dirks U and pass the test before you can win those tickets for the show in August. And we're going to have the next trivia question coming up in about 10 minutes. Hang on for that. Study up. Here's Billy Currington, Hey Girl, on The Wolf.
We went, Randy Hauser.
92.1 The Wolf. All right, let's do this. Dirks University, Professor Brian is back. And here's our trivia question for this hour. I'll tell you that Dirks Bentley and his wife Cassidy have 3 kids. Now, I need you to name all 3 kids, and you win the tickets. Just the first names are fine. I don't need the last names. And here's a hint. He has 2 daughters and 1 son. Here we go, 472-0228. Answer the question, and you won the Dirks Bentley tickets.
Yeah, girl, been digging on you.
92.1 The Wolf, who's this?
This is Bob.
Hey, Bob, what do you think Dirks Bentley's kids' names are?
Evelyn, Knox, and Jordan.
That's correct, Bob. Where are you calling from?
Work right now.
Where's work?
Over here on Thompson Road.
All right.
Parts warehouse, so we can get a plug in.
Well, thanks thanks so much for having the Wolf on, and you just won yourself a pair of Dirks Bentley tickets.
Beautiful.
Enjoy the show, man. Thanks so much for having the Wolf on.
Thank you.
Kenny Chesney, Noise.
92.1 The Wolf. Syracuse Chiefs still locked up at 2 at the Buffalo Bisons, bottom of the 12th. Chiefs looking to take the victory here.
He works way too much.
Chase Bryant, Little Bit of You.
Syracuse's new hit country, 92.1 The Wolf. Ride home. Brian in for Skip Clark this afternoon. Republican candidate Ted Cruz is going to be in central New York on Friday. He's going to be in Drivers Village in Cicero at 2 o'clock. And then on Saturday, Donald Trump is going to be in Syracuse at the On Center beginning at noon. Brad Paisley.
If she was a drink, she'd...
I See You, Luke Bryan.
Syracuse's new hit country, 92.1 The Wolf. The ride home well underway, a little bit after 5. Brian in for Skip Clark this afternoon. 45 the temp right now in Syracuse, 39 in Oswego, mostly cloudy. And more Dirks Bentley tickets coming up later this hour. Dustin Lynch, hell of a night on The Wolf.
All we need is a July.
Dirks Bentley, 5150.
Syracuse's new hit country, 92.1 The Wolf. I'm Brian, and for Skip Clark this afternoon, the ride home. And in case you missed the past couple of hours, we're not finishing Dirks Bentley lyrics today to get those tickets. We are doing Dirks Bentley trivia at Dirks University, Dirks U, if you will. And I'm Professor Brian. And basically, you have to answer a Dirks Bentley trivia question. And if you answer the question correctly, you win the tickets for the show in August at the Lakeview Amphitheater. We'll have the next question coming up for you around 5:26. Hang on for that. Brett Eldridge, Kelsey Ballerini coming up next on The Wolf.
Drunk on Your Love, Brett Eldridge.
92.1 The Wolf. All right, welcome back to Dirks University. I'm Professor Brian, and here's your trivia question for this hour. I'll tell you that Dirks Bentley was the youngest inductee into the Grand Ole Opry. What date was he inducted into the Grand Ole Opry? I want the month, the day, and the year. Answer correctly, and you got your pair of Dirks Bentley tickets for the Lakeview Amphitheater in August. Good luck, 472-0228.
Had a shiny little beamer with the
John Party, Head Over Boots.
92.1 The Wolf. Who's this?
This is Annie.
Hi, Annie. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Do you think you know the answer to when Dirks Bentley was inducted into the Grand Ole Opry?
I think so.
All right, what's your answer?
October 1st, 2005?
That's correct. You just won yourself a pair of Dirks Bentley tickets.
Awesome. That's great.
Where are you calling from, Annie?
Syracuse.
Syracuse. And thanks so much for making The Wolf your go-to today, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Oh, absolutely.
Blake Shelton, Boys Round Here.
Syracuse's new hit country, 92.1 The Wolf. Ride home, Brian and for Skip Clark, and that Syracuse Chiefs game finally ended. They improved their record to 4-1. They beat Buffalo in the bottom of the 13th. Frankie Ballard, it all started with the beer on The Wolf.
You had a Corona.
Georgia has the best peaches.
Follow us on Facebook.com/Nashville Music Minute.
The Nashville Music Minute, brought to you by Kia of East Syracuse.
I like the sound of that. Rascal Flatts.
Syracuse's new hit country, 92.1 The Wolf. Brian filling in for Skip Clark this afternoon. The push to get home. One more pair of Dirks Bentley tickets up for grabs later this hour. 44 the temp right now in Syracuse, 45 in Cortland. It's Randy Hauser now in The Wolf.
Don't you worry about getting fixed up.
Chris Stapleton, Nobody to Blame.
92.1 The Wolf, and exactly 10 minutes from right now, you have one more chance to win Dirks Bentley tickets for the show in August. Study your Dirks Bentley trivia, though. You got to answer a trivia question to win the tickets.
Tuesday night, crowded bars.
Luke Bryan and Karen Fairchild, Home Alone Tonight.
92.1 The Wolf, doing something a little bit different today to get those Dirks Bentley tickets. You got to attend Dirks University, Dirks U, if you will. I'm Professor Brian, and here's your trivia question for this hour. What college, speaking of university, what college did Dirks Bentley graduate from? And what year did he graduate? So I need the college and the year he graduated. Dirks Bentley. Call me up, 472-0228. Get it right, the tickets are yours.
You look like I need a drink. Justin Moore.
92.1 The Wolf, who's this?
This is Tim.
Tim?
Yes.
Tim, where are you calling from?
Oneida.
All right, Tim from Oneida. What do you think is the answer to where did Dirks Bentley go to college, and what year did he graduate?
He went to Vanderbilt University.
That's right.
And he graduated in 1997.
That is correct. Tim, you just won yourself a pair of Dirks Bentley tickets.
Thank God for Google.
Hey, it's open book at Dirks University.
Yes, it is. Thanks, Ollie.
Congratulations, Tim, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Thank you.
I've always had a...
Humble and Kind, Tim McGraw.
92.1 The Wolf, The Ride Home, Brian and for Skip, and Wegmans just came in first place in a brand new grocery store survey. The research firm Market Force studied price, selection, and overall experience by the shoppers. Wegmans, first place. Look at that.
Got my toes in a wire.
Snapback, Old Dominion.
92.1 The Wolf, I'm Brian, I'm out. Skip Clark back tomorrow afternoon at 3 with 4 more pairs of Dirks Bentley tickets up for grabs for the show August 6th at the Lakeview Amphitheater. So check that out tomorrow. The Big Time with Whitney Allen coming up next at 7. And be sure to wake up tomorrow morning at 5 with Big D and Bubba. Blake Shelton, My Eyes. See ya.
Those high heels with that sundress, turquoise heart hanging round your neck, red lips like wine, wanna drink 'em up.